If you guys got something to say about this, leave us a message. But right now, it looks like we can't wear certain things anymore. We're being judged.
There are seemingly now, they're bringing out the communal and neighborhood laws, setting boundaries.
Be careful.
What are we doing? Without even going into it, just think about it. Your son can't walk to the store. We busted on little babies by themselves, but he's clearly able to understand he can get up and walk to the store.
Not anymore. You can't just go to the
If
store.
it's raining, he can't put the hood on his head.
No.
He can't be walking back and forth like this on the phone with his girl.
No.
Baby.
No.
Can't, you know,
No, he can't do nothing that's
you
normal.
gotta be walking straight as
Yes,
a
like a robot.
or something.
African American.
And those people
American.
who have
Black.
always
How many different names are we gonna be?
closed your mouth and had nothing to say, now you know that silence is not golden.
No, it's not. Open your mouth.
Be
Vote.
honest with yourself
Vote. Make sure you know what you're voting for.
on who you're voting for. If it's a Republican, I might vote no. And as a matter of fact, I would love to see Republicans go to the polls and see 0 votes.
And it stands for Obama.
Newt Gingrich, 0 votes.
And it stands for Obama.
Come on, people. Think about this. These armed forces, these law enforcement agencies, they're a joke anymore. They don't care.
No.
I have
They're
read
taking
so
us down.
many stories where so-and-so's loved one was having an issue or something was going on in the neighborhood and they called the police. By the time the day was over, that
Shot down.
dead with a water hose in his hand or something.
So make sure you
In the
guys.
broad daylight, you don't know a water hose from a gun and you're a police officer. You're not able to distinguish. You did not get that kind of training. When we need to retrain our forces.
Somebody just got shot down. 50 bullets. 50 bullets from some police station.
Don't you have to reload to do 50 bullets?
50 bullets, and the only officer that got fired was the one who shot the first bullet.
That means
And the other officers are being coerced and hey, you guys need to retire.
so
you
it
need
takes
to quit.
50 rounds to take out a human being.
And the guy was unarmed.
Oh, he didn't even have arms. It's like Trayvon Martin.
Yeah.
No gun. I mean, you could kill a person with a bag of Skittles these days, I guess.
Well, we're gonna leave on this note and understand. Understand you cannot wear this.
And I just want to say, I've been listening to this.
If you do,
story
you
all-
need to have your hair out
And I've
and
been
some bangs.
I've been in
So
tears.
you can be safe.
So I want the family to know and understand this is not a joke.
No,
I
it's
do
not.
think it's funny at
No,
all.
we don't.
I am so. This is why we're even doing this show right now. It's because that's our testament to how much this has bothered us. The fact that you can't see that this man has committed a crime, or if nothing else, he needs to be arrested
He wasn't even
and
arrested.
do an investigation.
No investigation on even the area of
So
where he
you're
was
saying-
shooting
you're
went
saying-
down.
You're saying to my sister, my friend, white, black, or whatever she is, that her son's life means nothing. If nothing else, you can't say that to. How can you say that her son's life doesn't even deserve an investigation?
Right. It's too many problems.
You waited 3
It's
days
too
to even
many holes.
identify him.
It's so many holes in this story. It needs to be. That's why we have the Lord.
We hate. We do have the Lord.
That's why we have the Lord. He's
don't
gonna
have
get
words.
justice. Trayvon's gonna get justice.
And we
on
thank
this
you,
one.
Trayvon. Your life. We all want to say to you that your life will not go in vain.
No, it won't. And I'm so sorry for your parents.
So sorry for.
I'm
Mr.
so
Martin's
sorry for
family.
what you had to go through
And
those 3
friends.
days. I have a daughter. She's 20. There's no way I would be able to handle anything like this, knowing that this person that did this judged my son, my kid that I raised, I know to be a good person,
And
just was
made-
going to the store.
he decided your son was suspicious enough to be dead?
But why is it that this guy gets to traipse around town with his gun loaded? His gun was loaded. Can we discuss that? He has a loaded gun driving around town.
Well, there was some suspicious activity going on in the neighborhood. There's a lot of burglaries. But if you look at any
you call the 911
neighborhood, you will see the same thing.
But
burglaries go on.
But why? Whoa. Why'd you call 911? You didn't need help.
Right.
Obviously,
that's the main point.
He didn't even need no help.
And this dispatch said, we do not need you to follow him.
Yes.
You were feared for your life at that point. Once you got out of your car, it changed the game.
That's what I thought. I've watched plenty of Judge Judy, and I know that you got out of the car and then you got your nose broke. Oh well, you're at fault.
It implies intent.
Yes, you shouldn't have got out of the car. None of this would have happened. None of this would have happened, Zimmerman, had you not got out of the car.
And for that reason alone, there should have been some investigation.
Well, there's some witness. There's some witness that just came out of nowhere, like.
Oh, after what? This has happened in February. February. And they just decided.
Oh. Why is there a witness relevant when the investigation wasn't even relevant? Ain't even been an investigation. Now we want to hear from a witness?
And this witness doesn't want his face shown, doesn't want his name given.
It's a lady.
Oh, a lady?
It's a lady.
Okay.
But
they don't want
I was listening to Geraldo yesterday, and there was a couple that called in 911 because they heard someone yelling, "Help me, help, help," and then, now we hear gunshots. So he was screaming, "Help, help, help," and then homeboy shot him.
And somebody, I think, said that Zimmerman was the one screaming for help.
Oh, please.
Even though he was over 100
You know what? I'm
pounds.
done with it. I'm done with it. Thanks for listening. If you have any comments, please feel free to put them there and let us know how you feel. And we will be coming back to you with this story as everything develops. Sorry, it was a little rough right now, but this is raw. This is how we feel.
Yes.
And I agree with her. We shouldn't have to watch what we buy. But at the same time, I do have a daughter who's in that age bracket. You even have a son. Hoods and either the police or a gangster is going to mess with my kid. I don't want anyone mistaking my daughter as a boy because boys go through this kind of thing. Don't be blind to it, is all I'm saying. Geraldo is all he's saying. Look, we are in a different age and time. You got to change it up. It went from red and black to now the hoods and dark colors, period.
But we should not be changing to accommodate hoods.
We shouldn't.
Gangsters. So my point is, people, wake up, speak up, and use your vote if you can. Really pay attention to who you're voting for.
Gangsters ain't got nothing to do with vote.
I'm just saying, a lot of it is because laws and things that have been passed and are just like that law that says if somebody threatens you, that's the one they use.
Okay.
For not taking this guy
if
and
they look
arresting him.
suspicious.
Right.
First of
you
all,
have right to kill them.
Yeah, so you should.
Now they have a task force they're putting together to actually go and review this whole law.
Right. Because
review
it's not. I shouldn't be able to just shoot you down simply because you look suspicious.
And then not be questioned. Not even be questioned about it. You could just go, okay. And they take the
the guys who wrote that law said no, he should have been arrested. Why hasn't he been arrested? You guys looking at this law we wrote wrong.
So see, you went too far because even white people can see this ain't right. All I'm saying.
Just say the right folks, the right folks are saying whoa.
And while you're saying
he should have been arrested,
that there's a lot of black on black crime, we're not talking about that at this moment. But the point is, there's a lot of this kind of thing goes on in all our lives as black people. And it's because nobody speaks up, or it's okay because it's just a black person.
No. Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
We can at least hear each other. If that's all that's going to tune in.
But you know right from wrong, people. We know.
Yeah, just be right from wrong. We are carrying tongues.
Yeah.
We are carrying tongues. Let's just be fair here. What's up? Zimmerman, why'd you get out the car? You so fearful.
Thank you.
You Mr. Watchdog.
Said you did something wrong.
You was a dog, all right, on this one.
You need to just confess.
You need to turn yourself in. You need to turn yourself in.
Maybe you can get a better shake if you admit to something that you did wrong here. Because a life is gone. You're still walking around, and everybody else sees that you should not be.
And this guy has Skittles. Okay, are you sorry? Can we hear that you made a mistake out of your mouth? Can we hear that? Yeah. Can we hear that you sorry you made a mistake? I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
That's why I said go. Turn yourself in.
You need to turn yourself in.
Because this is not right. Boy is dead.
But if you meant to do with what you did, because you
Mr.
You got out the car.
Appointed watch captain.
You was ready to do what you did,
Black
and that's why folks are upset that you are not arrested.
You could probably change something about
And this boy was in the morgue for 3 days. His parents didn't know what was up. And then you know he didn't have a gun or nothing. So you know that you did wrong. So what's up? What is up?
Zimmerman,
knock it off. I'm done. I'm getting too heated.